Have you ever wondered if artificial intelligence can help us with trading? And even more than that, not just help, but actually trade for us. Today, we'll try to break everything down from A to Z, go through all the aspects, and see, not just in theory, but in practice, what results we can achieve if AI is responsible for all our actions. I suggest you watch this video to the end because everything I show in this clip, you'll be able to test and practice yourself after watching it. And I also like to tell you that I have my own Telegram channel where I post educational materials, news analysis, and also give my signals for free. I'll leave the link below this video, so be sure to check it out. So I have the Pocket Option Broker open right now, which is where we're going to test everything. And soon I plan to look into all the neural networks with ChatGPT, DeepSeek, and others. We'll be testing how they check everything. By the way, if you're interested, be sure to write about it in the comments. But today, I'll take the simplest thing I could possibly do. We're going to use the artificial intelligence that's built into this platform inside Pocket Option. Actually, as you can see here, we have this button with artificial intelligence. Right, so in the usual way, we'd have to choose a time, for example, anytime we want to open a position, and we'd have to enter an amount. And here we see what our overall profitability is. And then we have to click either buy or sell, meaning either up or down. But now we have this AI button added, and it's available absolutely everywhere. So if I open the OTC market or the regular market, this button will be there. Actually, for a proper test, I want to tell you right away that I'll be doing everything fairly. I'm ready to spend my own, my $1,000 on this. I'm putting it up, so guys, give me a like because I'm spending my own money on all of this. By the way, I don't know how long these will stay open. Like, will it open for a minute here? Or maybe for a longer, more extended period? Or if it's always the same. But let's see. Anyway, we're taking 10 trades, so we click on the artificial intelligence. We'll pick 10 positions and see what results we get, what our win rate will be. And maybe, if we can get through it all quickly enough to keep it interesting for you to watch, we'll try more positions. We'll see. Anyway, let's open the first position. As you can see, it opened for a minute. Let me just go ahead and add. Let's do it like this. Yeah, because, let's be honest, so to speak. Let's open something else here. Okay, so here we have the Australian dollar to the Canadian. So I'm opening different currency pairs right now, as you can see. I always advise trading only on the regular market. Click it, check it out. Here, I'll also open for $100. $100 everywhere. Clicking, 1, 2, 3. Everything's great. But as you can see, my position here opened for a minute and a half. A minute and a half here, a minute and a half here too, and here our position opened for a minute. And actually, now we're gonna see what kind of results we'll get overall. Yeah, that's interesting. By the way, we're in the green on the first trade. Why did I even get the idea? To open another position, see? It's still open for a minute here. Quite strange. I mean, the time, it opens automatically here. Yeah, you don't have to set minutes or whatever. It'll likely open automatically for you. To be honest, many people have written to me saying that, Robert, they've added artificial intelligence right inside this platform. And in my personal opinion, I don't know guys, if any of you have already traded using this AI inside the platform, let me know what your results were. But I'm quite skeptical about all of this because it seems to me, that it's clear you can already make your own, so to speak, AI assistant. And so soon, I'll be recording videos about how I use it myself in my daily trading. ChatGPT. But for the most part, I use it there to analyze my positions that have already closed for gathering news. So about all of that, if we get a lot of likes, I'll definitely record a video. Look here, loss, and we'll have a loss here too. Not very good statistics. Let's try again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here we have a minute and a half. Here it's also over a minute and a half. Here it opened for 3 minutes. Everything's fine. Let's wait. Anyway, I'll definitely record a video about how I use AI support tools in my work. But I always feel that, nothing can replace independent analysis anyway. Yeah, because we're in the moment. Even to, imagine, take a screenshot. Of a chart, for example, yeah, send it all to ChatGPT. All of that takes time, and its analysis takes time. Many AIs actually, they don't recommend, meaning they say, I won't give any recommendations, because you could lose money because of it. Plus, it's very important to consider that, imagine, I don't know, some AI assistant got banned, or that service, or it's not even that they banned it, but they might hard code into it that, for example, you can't give people any kind of tips that are related to money, for example, yeah, to investments. And other things because, well, basically, a person could just lose money. Then there'll be questions for the company. He'll say, I lost it because of ChatGPT. So these kinds of changes, they can happen. And that's why, I haven't seen a particularly large number of products tied to artificial intelligence that actually turn a profit. Yeah, there are even bots that analyze all of this on a regular basis. Look, a loss, here we have a win, let's wait for it. Here we have a loss too, let's wait a bit more here, we'll see. Anyway, there are even bots that analyze. I mean, even I've made and am trying to make, let's say, my own bot that gives out signals that, make money. But I'll tell you honestly, I've spent a huge amount of time on this. I've spent a huge amount of money on this. And it's still just something to keep an eye on, right? So it's not something that works 100%. It's just like an auxiliary signal, and your own analysis is always very, very important. I always say that instead of relying on something, you need to be able to analyze things yourself too. This thing, what I'm seeing right now, it's turning into a money button, right? Like when a person comes in, he wants to shift the responsibility onto artificial intelligence. He doesn't want to learn himself, he doesn't want to study the market himself. He doesn't want to do anything. He just wants to press a button and make money. Sorry guys, but I don't think it works. And actually, even in this example, I think you can see for yourselves now that basically we have a very, very poor success rate with this tool. Write down, just for interest's sake, because I've always been quite skeptical about this, and I still am and will continue to be. Yeah, write down what results you've had specifically thanks to this tool on the platform. Now, let's open it up and look at our trades, yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Out of 9 positions, 4 went through. Can't say that's super good. Let's open up to 20 positions. Let's make it 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we'll have 13 positions already. We'll see. As soon as any trade finishes, I'll immediately, open the next one. Yeah. After all, with 20 signals, we'll definitely see in a larger set of statistics what our exact win rate is. And then we could take a look. Yeah. And how many positions actually closed in the green for us. But for now, this one here might be in the green. Here too, overall, yeah, I mean, the situations are more or less similar here. The pounded dollar could also be in the green. So things might just level out right now. But anyway, I believe if you're getting into trading, if you want to make money at this long term, if you want to become a truly profitable trader, then education is necessary either way. That is exactly why. Yeah, I started my YouTube channel and my Telegram channel back then. So guys, check them out. You'll get a lot of useful info, especially if you're just starting out in trading, if you're just diving into it. But the most important thing is that you naturally have the desire, time, and energy to actually start doing something, so to speak, in this direction. But if you just come in and click on artificial intelligence, I think very little can help you. Okay, well here, by the way, let's open right away. 1, 2, that's 15 trades already. And we need to close 5 more trades accordingly to see what the results will be. It's actually interesting. See, I'm risking my own money for these videos. In this video, I don't have any of my own, analysis, but I hope you found it interesting to watch because the demand for this, a huge number of people wrote to me. So many people wrote to me about this. Okay, so we have a plus here. 1, 2, 3 positions left for me to open. We'll see. But surprisingly, what I've opened now is actually quite good. But I'll tell you honestly, for some reason, it seems to me, I don't know if it's AI here or not, I just have this feeling that it's all opening completely at random. Let's finish closing one more position now. Right here, you see how much we have? 0, right? It turns out I opened another position. This one's for a minute. We're in the green here. Let's wait. Okay, we're waiting. It turns out for all these last trades, and then we'll analyze them together. And after that, I want to, try opening several trades at the same time, several times in a row, and see if it happens that, for example, it opens me for both an increase and a decrease. Yeah, then we can see if it's really AI or if it's just randomly set to go up, down, up, down. I mean, I have this kind of impression. Because objectively, yeah, I'm filming this video in the evening, and the market isn't in its best stage right now. And I don't understand at all how it analyzes why it opens for exactly a minute and a half or two. Why not 1 minute? Why not 5? So far, I haven't seen, well, for myself, any logical explanation for sure. Look, this trade is a loss, and actually this trade here will also be a loss. And then one little trade here is going to close in the green now. But so far, for me, it looks pretty random. See, here it's actually the opposite situation. Let's wait for it. Alright, now we're already gonna see some results, so to speak. Okay, that's it. Here we have a minus, here a plus. Great, now let's analyze it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 17, 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16, 17, 18. 2 more trades need to be opened, guys. I must have miscounted somehow. Well, look, we've just opened here. It was at the same level on top as it was on the other. Let's wait for it. Overall, it opened at the same time. The charts, I can't say they're exactly similar here, but we understand that here we have. It was at the upper level. Here, the situation was more or less exactly the same. Opened it now. It seems logical enough, so there are no reverse situations. Yeah, when we see the market falling here and rising there, and it opens in opposite directions there. Okay, let's count, say, with how many trades we have in the black. We're gonna have 20 positions now, and out of those 20 positions in the black, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And if now, this position here, well, if this and that position close in the black now, we'll have 12%. Oops. 12 out of 20 trades in the black, which isn't a great result, but not bad either, about 50%. But actually, I can tell you with confidence that by carefully calculating the deposit for all 6 steps, if you manage your deposit distribution very wisely and thoughtfully, then you don't necessarily need to maintain a high win rate. You can make money even if your win rate's around 30%. 11 out of 20. It turns out 11 out of 20 trades went through for me. But when this AI gives a result of plus or minus 50%, it might just be like a guessing game. I mean, it could be this way, or it could be the other way. So in some situations, I can't say I understand the rationale for opening these trades. And now let's do something very interesting, which is exactly what I was talking about. Let's check. Yeah, to what extent? Right, it's giving it out. Look, I'm gonna take $50 each. Let's place them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Guys, what is this? Look, it's actually a very interesting situation. A very interesting situation. I mean, when I started opening positions just now, it plays several positions for us. By the way, these are the longest positions. 3 minutes each, yeah. And they're all going down for us. Then all our positions, as you can see, were open for a minute. And all of them are going up. And this is very interesting. I'll be very surprised now if a situation occurs where all these trades now open on the upside, because, well, it'll start to grow back, and that all of these will close for us, for example, in the black. I think that's just very unlikely, objectively. And now, where is it going? Down, down. For some reason, I think, look, I'm opening it now. My guess is, you know what? I don't know. Again, yeah, I don't want to say anything bad, but for some reason, it seems to me that whatever color the candle is, that's where it opens for us. Oh, that was me. Well, although, no, you see? Completely random. I'm gonna spend all my money like this, of course. Look, how? On what basis is this analysis made? How can that be? Does anyone understand? Look, I opened here on the upside, here literally a minute. I mean, I don't really understand what analysis this is actually based on, because it, relatively speaking, opened some trades for me for a minute. At the same time, I opened there at its slightest change, and it immediately opens for me in the opposite direction. But for 30 seconds, for example, it gives more time. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it's quite, well, kind of strange, yeah. At the slightest change, it gives only 30 to 40 seconds more time there. It opens in the opposite direction. I mean, how is this supposed to end in the black? I don't know. But actually, the results you, I think, see for yourselves now. And at the same time, yeah, we're also trading in a consolidation zone right now. I mean, we see that our market, well, it's changing of course, but it's more or less at the same level. So the conclusions here are actually only for you to make, guys. Write in the comments what you think about this yourself. But I won't get tired of repeating that you always need to learn on your own. And in general, when I see this global trend, yeah, that everyone is now trying to implement artificial intelligence, that like it'll replace many jobs there and so on. I objectively believe that yes, artificial intelligence in many aspects of our lives can help us very, very much. But still, first of all, you need to, 1, know how to use it, and 2, understand what things it'll actually be useful for, instead of just doing things at random. Yeah, such a big responsibility, like opening positions so that it trades for you, for example, in plus whatever else, well, and trading in general, investments, anything. I don't think you can trust artificial intelligence. I mean, a person should take it into their own hands and do it. Study the info, grow, and earn. Then, yeah, everything's great. If you're trying to shift the responsibility to a machine like that, so to speak, then absolutely, it's not the best option, because you'll regret it later. And I definitely want to tell you that those people who, like, I even developed my own bot that gives signals. Yeah, for example, first I test it, I'm always refining it, there are downsides, sometimes there are false breakouts too. Of course, it still analyzes everything based on indicators, but it's like constant work. I've even given it out for free when people ask. By the way, if you're interested, you can message me. I'll give it for free too, no big deal. Anyway, the conclusions are up to you. I think I'm probably one of the few on YouTube who doesn't show a pretty fairy tale, but shows reality. Yeah, not the reality where a trader sits drinking a mojito by the sea and chillin', but the reality that exists in life. But I hope that's exactly why you probably watch me. I thank you all. Reminding you about my Telegram channel once more. Be sure to check it out. And see you in the next videos. Thanks everyone!